My mother-in-law demanded I get pregnant at the same time as her. I refused, and she said, I already switched your birth control pills with fertility substances 6 months ago. Diane had been obsessed with synchronizing our pregnancies since the day I married her son. She came from a family where mothers and daughters always carried babies together, claiming it created spiritual bonds between the children. At our wedding reception, she gave me a bottle of face cream which I thanked her for until she revealed it had a secret ingredient, her period blood. She said it would spiritually sync us. That was the first hint that we were not going to have a normal relationship. 6 months after our wedding, Diane announced at Thanksgiving that she was preparing for an IVF pregnancy and expected me to join her immediately. I've calculated everything perfectly, she said, pulling out charts tracking both our cycles. You can pick whatever date works for you in the next 6 months. She'd brought pregnancy tests for me to take in front of the whole family and started crying when I called her crazy. My husband tried to calm her down, but she screamed that I was destroying our family's legacy. Your baby needs a sibling uncle to grow up with, she sobbed. This is how our family has always done it. Living with Diane's pregnancy obsession was a nightmare. She installed a tracking app on my phone and would text me during ovulation demanding to know if we were trying. She started showing up at our house with fertility smoothies and watched me drink them, not knowing I'd pour them out later. I caught her going through our trash looking for used tampons and pregnancy tests. She broke into our bedroom while we were at work and left fertility crystals under our mattress with sticky notes about optimal positions for conception. During Sunday dinners, she'd make me sit next to her and rub our bellies together, whispering soon, soon, like an incantation. She started bringing her IVF doctor to family events, introducing me as the other patient, even though I'd never agreed to anything. When I got my period, she'd cry and accuse me of taking Plan B behind her back. You're murdering our synchronized miracle, she'd sob while my husband sat there uselessly. She created a shared calendar marking both our fertile days and sent it to the entire family, including my parents. The worst part was when she started telling people I was already pregnant, buying matching maternity clothes and scheduling joint baby showers. My husband found it disturbing, but kept saying she was just excited about grandchildren. The breaking point came when I woke up at 3 a.m. to find Diane in our bedroom with a turkey baster. She was completely naked and mumbling about collecting my husband's sperm to help things along. When I screamed, she calmly explained that she'd been collecting his used condoms from our trash for weeks and storing the contents. She'd been drugging my husband too, slipping Viagra into his food when he visited. After the turkey baster incident, I demanded we cut contact with Diane completely. For 2 blessed weeks, we changed our locks, blocked her number, and felt like normal people again. I made a doctor's appointment to get my IUD checked and confirm she hadn't actually tampered with anything. My husband supported me fully, finally understanding how deranged his mother had become. We even started looking at houses in another state, planning to move before her baby arrived. I felt free for the first time since our wedding, able to have sex without worrying about hidden cameras or stolen condoms. We told our friends we were taking a break from family drama and spent those weeks reconnecting as a couple, but I should have known Diane wouldn't give up that easily. She'd been planning her final attempt the whole time we were hiding from her. Diane ambushed me at my gynecologist appointment after convincing the receptionist she was my mother coming for support. When the doctor stepped out, she locked the door and pulled out a syringe filled with cloudy liquid. This is my last good egg mixed with your husband's sperm, she said, trying to pin me to the exam table. Once you're pregnant, you'll understand why this was necessary. I fought her off and she fell, hitting her belly on the medical equipment. She started bleeding and screaming that I'd crushed her womb and her spirit. The medical staff burst in to find her on the floor with a syringe, still trying to reach my legs. Diane's uterus wasn't actually destroyed, but she was arrested for assault and poisoning. She got 5 years in prison and a permanent restraining order. My husband went no contact after learning she'd been drugging him since puberty to ensure fertile offspring. We moved across the country and I still check my birth control packaging obsessively.